Hey folks, welcome to update 185. Yes. So, been working on the vintage clothing area and such, which I'll show you a bit of. So, be prepared for that excitement. Uh, yeah, and done with the trucker caps. So they're all listed, as many as I've got anyway. So I've got, like, I think 65 of them up, something like that. And probably about 30 some in the store. Like I said, I had hundreds of them, probably 1,000 caps at one time, but did leave a bunch behind in a warehouse that I vacated, and also when I moved this last time. So I only brought a couple boxes with me. Anyway, yeah, so we'll show you how things are progressing, and we'll go from there. So did have a customer yesterday. Another dealer came through and spent a little money. And and I looked into the blizzard warning, and it turns out it's for tonight and tomorrow. And unfortunately, tomorrow I had a house call booked, which I was really looking forward to going to. But can't really go when there's zero visibility and blowing snow and ice and such. So yeah, it's not going to be good traveling tomorrow. And the house call's in a neighboring city. It's not in town, so I'm going to be kind of stuck in the store, I guess, tomorrow, doing some work, I guess, on the vintage clothing area or elsewhere. So the vintage clothing area is starting to shape up. I'm planning to put shelving up here. I've got to find all my brackets and such though, and see if I've got enough plywood to create shelving. And the pegboard is now full of caps and hats. As you can see here, I might put some shelving up there just for extra storage. We'll see. I'll see how ambitious I get. But I did get a fair bit done. So yeah, I've got to price some of the vintage clothing. I don't have it all tagged. I try to get stuff all tagged, but you tend to sometimes miss stuff when you're just trying to get stuff unpacked and out. But anyway, there's, like I said, all the hats and such. We've got driver's hats and trucker hats down there as well. Still need lots more display space, so might try some pegboard up on this corner, or maybe some shelving. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, that's what's happening. It's starting to look all right. So yeah. So I had another dental appointment, and while I was out and around, I decided to hit one of the local thrifts and got some stuff. So I thought I'd show you a set of Glow Hill Bakelite handled knives in the box. Kind of cool. Neat to have the box, and the knives are mint, of course. So that was a good find. And I don't know if you've seen the show Schitt's Creek. It's I think CTV or CBC production, but they use they had a dinnerware pattern that they used, and I thought this was it, but it turns out it's not. The one they use is called Kathy Winkle. So if you ever see that pattern, and I'll put a picture of the pattern right here. So be on the lookout for that pattern. It's like a restaurant wear, so check it out. And keep it in mind, because that's the one used in Schitt's Creek, and because of that, it has some value. It had some value before, but it's increased in value a little bit because of appearing on the show. And picked up also in the free bin, or the free section of this one thrift, a couple early communion pictures. This one dates to 1905, I think. Yeah, 1905 up there up top. So nice early one. Sometimes there's stuff hidden in the backs of these religious pictures. Sometimes money, sometimes birth certificates and that sort of thing, or photographs and such. Nothing in this particular one, unfortunately. I did quickly check, and I did get a second one right here, and it's 1885. So yeah, it's a little older, maybe a little newer, I don't know. It says 1885 on it. I'm assuming it's that. Nice early construction. And I'm going to open up that one as well. And if there's anything inside, I'll report it to you. I'll see if there's anything inside it. But for free, I'm not going to leave them there. Thought they were cool, just as they are even. And yeah, so got that stuff. So that was cool. It's been a while since I've picked up anything at the thrifts. So after a bit of a struggle, I managed to get 2 more pieces of pegboard up. And because it was warped, of course, it's not perfect. It's lifting at the corner, and there was no stud underneath it to attach it to, so can't quite flatten it out. But anyway, it works. Looks all right. Couldn't put it all the way up there. It's just a little too heavy. Had to support the first one with the second piece, and then supported the edge of the second piece with the mounted first piece. So got them both up. Anyway, so we'll stock all that with caps and get a bunch on display. Basically just for foregone, for whatever, the shelving. Might put some up later if I get some short brackets, or cut down some brackets perhaps, or just leave it, who knows. Maybe put, I don't know, put some nails in and hang some other stuff up there. But anyway, we'll get some more caps up, get a few more boxes emptied. Just wanted to also say thank you to all those new subscribers out there, and the old subscribers, of course, that have been sticking with me. Appreciate it. Please be sure to share, and don't keep this channel a secret. There's a lot of knowledge and stuff I don't mind sharing, so it kind of gets it out there. I'm still learning, and I will continue learning all the way through. I've been in this business for 30 years, and I'm still learning. There's always something new to learn, and as I learn those things, I share them as well. So you don't have as big of a learning curve. You just get the information kind of handed to you. So yeah, maybe stuff you've already known or suspected, but hopefully you're getting something out of the channel, and learning something, or just curing your insomnia, as I sometimes say. So I'll continue with putting the vintage clothing area together, and I'll put an update with that momentarily. So I decided to put some shelving up, just some simple shelving on pegboard hooks. Basically, I've taken a couple pieces of scrap plywood. One's a little larger than the other. Cut them to size, cut them to length, that is, and going to be painting them all white, as you can see. And I'll be placing them just above the rack of vintage clothing on the pegboard. So yeah, we'll see how they look after I get them all painted and up, and I'll then show you what I've done. Gave these puppies 2 coats, both sides, so they're ready to put up. So let's go. Well, they're not perfect. They kind of sit a little up a bit, but they'll work. So we'll get it stocked with caps, hats, etc. And it'll look all right, I would think. So got some hats up on the display, on the new display, and looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pretty good for scrap materials. Yeah. So I'll get another rack in underneath, this rack underneath the pegboard. Looks like I'm going to need another rack or two as well, so I'll have to wait until I see one of those available on Marketplace or something like that. Anyway, looking good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.